Hum, hum, hum. Agora sim. Jogar Baldurzinho. Como você tá aqui? Jogar. Ora. Vamos dar um diálogo decente pro nosso amigozinho. Tadinho.
Another step forward.
One of my eyes might be made of stone, but that doesn't mean I'm blind to the obvious. I hope Shadowheart makes you happy. I won't pretend I'm not hurt, but I also won't deny that your friendship alone is a
Ele é muito
magnificent
fofo,
gift.
gente.
If friendship is what you're offering, it's an honor to accept.
Just what I need.
What's on your mind?
Caraca, tá mó legal. Ei, eu tô bem, tô bem. E você, como estás? Assim, late mais, tá cedo.
What do you need?
Causa o caos, cachorro. Causa o caos. Ah, que bom.
You smell very delicious, but I will not. Ooh, nice here.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Acariciar doguinhos é o mais importante fazer nesse jogo.
You smell very delicious. Ooh, more.
Let's see.
Tem que iluminar duas pessoas, né? Eu vou iluminar o Will para causar intriga. E eu vou fazer a Umbra Alma me iluminar. Cadê a habilidade de iluminar? Cego, cegueta. Aqui. Aí. Umbra Alma. Conjuramos luzinha. Ele tem luzinha? Vamos ver uma coisa aqui com a Umbra Alma que eu não vi ainda. Tem um monte de magia. De mago, né? Deixa eu ver, Clarido tem isso e isso. E eu não sei de onde são essas magias, né? E as outras? Nossa, tem um monte de magiazinha. Vamos dar uma olhada nas magias, eu não olho elas. Eu não sei nem que magias eu tenho. Guardião espiritual. Essas aqui são as magias que eu tenho conta própria. Tá. Cura principal. Tá. Esse aqui é legal. Esse aqui é bom. Não requer concentração, essa requer. Olha, eu posso usar essa e essa. Muito bom. Contra energia, não. Quanta concentração eu tenho? Deixa eu ver se luz é de concentração. Não sei. Eu coloco aqui, hein? Botar um falar com mortos, né? E um animar mortos. Tá bom. Agora vamos pro mago. Não requer, são os truques. Mulher atrevido, quest. Já tem animar mortos. Não sei se eu quero estar aqui o vampírico. Isso é o que eu tenho. Guarda magia conhecida. Feiticeira magia conhecida e bruxa magia conhecida. Guerreiro não tem magia. Cura, destruição e isso. Pronto, aqui tá bom. Comum. Isso. Já é meio paladino, né? O treco dela. Tá, usa reação. Tá bom. Tá bom.
I must keep going.
Eu consegui virar exatamente para o lado contrário e errado.
A lot on my
Queria ir.
mind. And, well, in it very well.
We're close. I can feel it.
O jogo salvou automático.
Absolute. His power is strong here.
That's far enough.
His thoughts invade your own, probing for purchase. Your parasite purrs in recognition.
Ah, one blessed like myself. What news, true soul? What need have you of hiding, friend? You need not skulk like a vagrant. This land belongs to us.
You'll find Zarel in the audience chamber, true soul. She'll be wanting to hear from you.
That's what I call an invitation. Let's find Zarel and get this caravan moving.
Praise the Absolute.
Meu Deus, tem uns bichos andando na cidade.
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the Absolute.
Another true soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
We are each of us threads in her design. Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlak, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Florenta the Garotta. A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me. Maybe. Probably. I don't know. She's a half-devil. Impossible to read. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What can I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter. Your friend gave me 3 soul coins, said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? Those could come in handy.
Sure. But she did have a condition. For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. You want the coins or not? First coin's got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother and a violent father and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate, struck by a cart and
Meu
died
Deus,
a
que
few moments
trágico.
after clapping eyes on our Maveri. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
We're just getting started. This one has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
Karlach's the one said to consume his soul, I hear. Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir. 8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Usa leve. Olha, uma arma bem diferenciada. Extra leve, aquela extra pesada.
What am I to do?
Nada demais. Tem alguma coisinha legal? Uma capa?
Better hope you can handle one.
Hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target. Nah, it'll be fine. Sort of. Next time we find ourselves toe-to-toe with something we want to squash, drop a coin in. See what happens. Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
I have something to ask.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh? A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Agora parece ter mais coisa. Olha, essa aqui é boa. Essa é boa mesmo? Mais 16. 16 mágicos. Todo mundo vai ter medição mágica nessa possível agora? É, né? Exatamente igual a minha. Não vejo vantagens. Não sei o que se faz. Banana. Tá, vou fechar. Um minutinho, gente. Tá, monge. Tem muito tempo pra monge aqui. Não tem tanta arma legal assim, mas consegui uma com 6 mágicos.
An honor, true soul. These are our allies, Erna. We'll handle the diplomacy. You just...
Ih, matei uma dessas.
If you're hearing things, maybe we ought to send you back to the war camp. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design. Your family will answer. Eventually.
I will not be slandered!
General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
You scrag!
Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolutes chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Vamos ver, né? Ih, falhamos. Temos 4 rolagens, isso é bom. Nossa, vai ser difícil. A gente vai conseguir. Pô, 2 de novo, né? Pra ser um 4. Se fosse 4, a gente tinha conseguido. Vamos. Isso! Perfeito.
Your mind extends outward and grasps at nothing. In Ketheric's place, you feel an absence. No psionic power. No tadpole at all.
The goblins! They failed me. They failed us all.
You lying little.
And what would you do to those that have failed you?
They are put to death, obviously.
True. Ultimate failure must earn ultimate punishment. Night Warden Minthara, your crime is incompetence, and your sentence is death.
No!
Make her passing slow, Disciple Zorel. Be creative. A new true soul come to share their wisdom? And what do you have to contribute? A pity, then, that her faith was so inadequate. Take her below.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
Kill the goblins, too.
What? No!
You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again. Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal with them. Here in the seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
You did the right thing. I'm sure those nasties deserved a bollocking, but we're no executioners. Let's go see what Zarel makes of it.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Vamos lá decidir o destino dela.
We will take it from you. You were adored, Minthara. Brought up from the darkness and into the absolute.
She cherished you, but it wasn't enough. You were distracted by your own desires.
Bloodlust, murder, chaos.
And most damning of all, an inability to follow orders.
I obeyed to the best of my ability!
And isn't that depressing?
You are nothing.
The drow reaches out to you psychically, connecting with you for a moment. She is infected like you, and her mind is disintegrating.
Come to observe, true soul. She is a lesson. None can rise so high that they cannot fall again. We are erasing her.
O que você tá fazendo? Sim, vai, velhinho.
Faz parte da idade, tadinha. Faz parte da idade, tadinha.
No, this is our duty.
Peace, sister. Let us observe the true soul's methods. Perhaps we can learn from them. Her mind is yours. Break it.
expected to be greeted as a hero. But the wretches imprisoned me and tried to tear my mind apart. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I could not have endured for much longer. Agreed. Lead the way.
Still alive, so that's progress. With haste.
Yes.
Okay.
Advancing.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
Olha, passei. Achei que não ia passar não, mas eu passei. Muito bom.
The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara is rather less happy about your choice of words.
We must leave quickly. I cannot hold my fury for long.
Moving in.
Deixa eu ver onde é que eu mandei.
What is it? What's wrong?
You're mistaken, surely. I am not.
Olha pra onde eu tô indo. Eu consegui sair.
Enjoy the view. This feels like it'd stretch all the way to the Sea of Swords on a clear day. If this place ever gets it.
No time to rest?
Ah! Agonilares. Eu caí no abismo. Muito bom, muito bom. Não passei acampamento. Carregar jogo, né? Gente, eu pulei no abismo e simplesmente morri. Por que o jogo deixa eu fazer isso? Por quê?
Can't slow down.
Ah, eu vou ter que ver todas as historinhas de novo.
That's foreign.
Pistol.
Ah, one bless.
Zorel. Fancy name.
Praise.
I should speak up.
Lá embaixo.
No one stopped me yet.
Spiders in the dark.
Os itens diferentes, né?
There can be no doubt. This is the place. This is where we'll discover the secret of the
Antes de entrar lá.
True soul. The disciple will want to see you through the main doors.
Can't hear a damn thing in there.
Vamos dar uma explorada aqui. Eu cozinho.
What's hiding here? I'll give it a shot.
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind. Well, didn't think to quiz her about her business.
The fact that she knows where I am, where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Enough.
Soul coins, huh? This could come in handy. Infernal currency. I'll explain later.
Do you want the coins or not?
Thanks, I guess. He should have known. But
that you got. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Fazer 14. Aqui 6. 6. Melhorzinho.
Better hope you can handle what I've got.
Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go off. Nah, sort of. Next time we fuck.
Same as me. They wouldn't admit it.
The Absolute calls us all to her design.
And a new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
Palestra de uma leve. Tinha duas. Oito de 10. Mas esse aqui vira vários pra bater em área. Nossa, aqui tá legal. Tem diferença? Nenhuma, então a gente vai vender você. E olha o crédito que é guardado, né?
An honor, true soul.
Cadê a daqui?
Defender of the people.
Eita, tinha espaço de anel pra ele. Não dei mal. E nela também. Cadê? Tinha uma capa aqui. Eu vi a capa. Isso, né? Ela ficou super estilosa.
I'm ready.
No time to waste. Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
Something's dripping from the rafters. Not sure I want to look up.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have. Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above. If not over, then through.
Araj Obluk. Should you be interested, I have a particular offer I'd like to make.
Opa! Opa, melhor que esse.
time to waste.
Ele tá nada, né?
Come back anytime. Welcome back, true soul. Put plainly, I'd like your blood. A vial of true soul's blood, specifically. With one drop, I can brew a rather potent potion for you. The rest, I keep for myself. Research, naturally. We Balduras are simply curious by nature.
Parece legal a proposta.
No idea, but it will be unique to you. Your blood essence and the Absolute's blessing intertwined. We can learn exactly what that means together, Just a little prick and it's all over. Close your eyes. There we are. All of your very best traits in a bottle. Use it well. And if I may, would you have a moment to discuss another more personal matter? Truth be told, I heard tell of your coming before you arrived. Ketheric's dogs prowl far and wide round the tower. I know you travel with a delightful Nightwalker in your retinue. Please, I have a proposal for him. I will reward you both, handsomely. I will speak of it when he is here, not before. But it will be to your advantage. I promise. That is not a name which has ever passed my lips. I am a friend to you. I wish to be a friend to him. Don't say such a thing. Don't dash my hope.
She sees everything we are.
Yes, you did. She gives them to...
I'll check it again.
You hear her?
Vamos tentar.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I will not be slandered! General, you saw my reports. You know it's not my fault.
The facts suggest otherwise. You were ordered to retrieve the artifact. You failed to do so.
If I had been given drow warriors instead of goblin trash!
Oi! What?
What?
Greg! Enough!
A blast of mental energy washes over you, filling the room. Your tadpole squirms, urging you to obey.
Let me make sure I understand this. You're claiming that General Thorm gave you the wrong soldiers?
Yes. No!
You blame the Absolute's chosen for your failure?
Of course it is not the General's fault.
Whose then?
Não sei se é diferente.
Earth's mind is a steel trap, but you cautiously ease your way in. You just need to shift her focus a little.
I'm being unkind. Anyone might have struggled with such imperfect tools. Goblins are prone to failure.
Yes, it's the goblins' fault. They failed you, General, not me.
General?
Take Minthara below. Someone will have to consider her fate.
No! Please! Mercy! Please!
Bye-bye, princess.
And the goblins, General.
You, true soul. You have seen what these creatures are capable of, and you have seen their inadequacies, isn't that so? What is your judgment?
You know I'm loyal! Tell him!
Enough! True soul, tell the General how the goblins served our cause.
Thank you! I'm glad someone noticed.
I'm sure they were very enthusiastic. But zeal without efficacy is for children, not servants. We are too close to the ending and the new beginning. I can coddle failure no longer. Kill them quickly.
What? No! You creaking old bag of shit!
I'm so sorry, my lord. She's an unbeliever outside my control.
Try again.
Essa cena é muito foda.
Dispose of the rest as you see fit. Or better yet, put that true soul to use. You have far more important matters to attend to. Or have you forgotten?
Of course not, my lord. Thank you. You heard the General. The goblins are yours. Deal with them however you wish. They are yours. You can release them, kill them, or feed them to each other for all I care. Just deal
Já
with
mandar
them.
eles pro
Here in the
acampamento.
seat of the Absolute's power, your authority over them is complete. They will obey any command. Report to me upstairs when you're done.
Please! You gotta help me! For old time's sake! Oh, praise the Absolute! And praise her true soul!
Your merciful streak will be the death of us one day. Let's hope Zarel won't be too angry.
The seat of the Absolute's power, occupied by a general that cannot be killed. But his followers are flesh and blood. We must learn what fuels his power.
Ensure that the moon lanterns outside are maintained too. The curse cannot be allowed to touch the Absolute's horn.
his towers. If this is indeed the very center of the Absolute, he's trouble. Worse, he's a traitor. Whatever loyalty he had towards Lady Shah is long gone. It would please her greatly to see him meet his long overdue end, I'll wager.
Here we go. We will cleanse you. Do you yet recall your name? You were she bloodline. And it's
The drow.
Come to observe, true soul. We are erasing her. No, this is
peace, sister. Her mind is yours. Break it.
Immediately, your mind is swept into a greater vortex. A psionic storm with Minthara at its center.
Hide. Submit. Embrace.
Her torturers are not dominating her. They are destroying her mental defenses and exposing her to something else. The Absolute.
Vamos lá. Não! Vamos juntas rerolagens. Meu Deus! Rolagem ruim. Ah! Não, por um. Nossa última, vamos lá. Putz.
The presence pushes back against your intrusion, expanding to occupy every inch of Minthara's mind.
weak. You shouldn't have.
The drow's mind is.
None of you will break me.
Wrong.
What is this? Pity? Rebellion? Blasphemy? Stand down, or we will put you down. I think not. You're dead.
Forever dauntless.
gonna take? I expected to be greeted as a hero. I didn't think anyone would come for me. Erasing my thoughts and my will. Even I agreed. Lead the way.
These boots have seen everything.
Minthara is supposed to be in a cell. You have some explaining to do.
Passei. Mas aquele teste eu perdi feio, eu queria ver o que estava acontecendo.
The guard is happy to let you pass. Minthara.
Their death is merely delayed. We will return and kill them all.
I swear it.
Damn straight. Without me, everything will be for naught. The Iron Hand knows.
Here goes nothing.
Bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say?
Eu passei.
You've convinced them.
Não tem minha rota de fuga, eu vou manter ela.
Then I shall have to keep them busy praying for mercy from other gods, won't I?
You're mistaken, sure.
Wish I had a bag of holding. Let's get going. What to do? wish to live in more interesting times.
Such a creature. We are each of us threads in her design.
Halt! We heard she'd been escorted from her cell. Not that she could leave the tower.
The General ordered that she be repurposed, not freed. Excellent. Hers was a difficult mind to erase, no doubt. She was fierce and erratic.
I live to serve.
As loyal as a golem. Use her well.
I last left Moonrise as a commander in the Absolute's army, obeying the voice of a god. I thought I had found a home and a purpose.
Now I leave as an exile. But you risked your life to rescue me. For that, I am grateful.
The artifact connects with her, pulling your minds together and showing her all that you have seen. The prism, your dream visitor, the protection that keeps you from obeying the Absolute and becoming a Lithid. She knows it all in a moment. Her mind reels, but is no longer clouded. She accepts the truth. She has no choice.
There is much we must discuss. Do you have a safe place to camp nearby? Goodbye for now. I will see you soon.
Não vou dormir, mas eu vou pro acampamento. Eu percebi que a classe dela, dependendo, me livro do Will. Livrar é uma palavra meio forte, né?
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you'd come to chat. What do you need? Very serious of you. But go ahead. But don't worry.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
It does not compare with the comforts of home, but your camp is almost palatial in comparison to my previous accommodation. Thank you for allowing me to come here, and for bringing me back to myself. Each memory that returns to me is more disturbing than the last. The things that I did in the name of the Absolute. The things that were done to me. They broke my mind. The best cure is vengeance. For both of us. While our tadpoles live, and the cult have the means to control them, we will never be safe. We must eradicate them. Starting with General Thorm. I mean Ketheric. My deference to him is a habit that will die hard, I fear. All that live can die. I can help you plot Ketheric's demise, but I need something from you first. Swear that you will keep me close. Until the Absolute is dead, at least. The prism will protect me. You will fight alongside me and help me to get my vengeance. I knew you were different to other true souls when we met, but I could see nothing clearly. Now, thanks to the prism, the Absolute does not cloud my thoughts at all. I see that together, we can have our vengeance on those who infected us. Rest well, and keep your wits about you. Tomorrow, we go to war with the cult of the Absolute. General Thorm would have the world believe that his invulnerability is a gift from the Absolute. That is a lie, intended to impress those who flock to the cult's cause, and to strike fear in the minds of those who stand against the Absolute. I believe Thorm draws his power not from a divine source, but an arcane one. Moonrise is a den of necromancy, and the most powerful practitioner of the art is Thorm's closest advisor, Balthazar. He has chambers beside the generals, on the upper floor of the tower. I suspect we will find answers there. Now, rest. We will need our strength for what lies ahead. I intend to cause plenty, but only for our enemies.
I do not sleep unless I wish to. Until I feel safe among this company, I shall spend my nights planning for the fights to come. Farewell.
You wish to speak?
Eu vou dispensar o Will. Tadinho. Mas é por uma boa causa. Temos uma missãozinha imediata.
In my but Thorn. My father is, and lest we forget, we've a devil to rescue. 2 missions, 1 destination. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when...
Espero que não tenha luta, porque eu vou voltar para acampamento.
I want to be clear. Letting Minthara tag along with us was your idea, so if you wake up with a dagger to your throat, that's on you. Excuse me. I'm sorry for looking out for our collective hides. But fine. Take her if you wish. Just know I'll be resting with one eye open. Darling, lead on.
What's on your mind? You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at it. I knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. Nothing worth reading. Cambion manipulation at its most obvious. Thank the gods. And I do, every day.
It doesn't seem long ago that Minthara would have sought to kill us, and now we've welcomed her along. We're nothing if not magnanimous.
Subir de nível? O que eu faço com ele? A gente não tem nenhum truque que a gente precisa. É bom. Isso aqui é bom. Pronto. Não é a melhor coisa que a gente tem, mas é alguma coisa. Vamos ver o que a gente tem aqui pra você.
Keep your distance, darling.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
Nada, vai ficar sem nada.
Watch the shadows.
At least things have stayed interesting. Never wanted the easy path.
Já vai sair pra voltar pro acampamento.
Ugh, I hate swamps. The place reeks. Probably full of bloodsuckers as well.
Sure. You won't.
Let's have a look.
I never thought I'd see one in real life. I read about your kind for so many years, but you are a finer specimen than any bestiary could describe. You're really a vampire. At least one of their spawn.
Oh, don't worry. We're all friends under the Absolute. I won't bite.
Oh, I'd prefer if you did. And he's yours to command. My envy is palpable.
Eu vou botar sim todo meu.
Well, I hope you don't mind sharing him for just a minute. Do you have a name, Spawn?
Astarion, but hold on.
Good. Now, Astarion. I've dreamt of being bitten by a vampire since I was a young girl.
I'm sorry. You want to be bitten?
To feel your life's blood slipping away. To dance on the edge between life and death. Yes, I want it. I'll even compensate you. A potion of legendary power that forever increases the strength of the one who consumes it. It's not for sale, but it's yours if you bite me.
I will have to decline.
Excuse me? This is a once-in-a-lifetime
Não quer mandar
opportunity and you're
ela.
squandering it.
I gave you my answer.
Can't you talk some sense into your obstinate charge?
I'm sorry, but could you excuse us a moment? Are you actually asking me to do this? Trading me for some potion? Because there's something wrong with her blood. I can smell it from here. It's rank. I can't say. It just smells wrong. Unnatural. Drinking it wouldn't kill me, but it would not be pleasant.
I don't have all day, true soul.
Ah.
All right. Thank you. It's still a no, I'm afraid.
How very disappointing.
Thank you. I appreciated that.
Pronto, simples, rápido e prático.
Well, hello.
Never a dull moment. Something's on my mind.
Ah, my favorite traveling companion. Oh, darling, I'm hurt. It sounds awful.
Light on my feet.
Tá fazendo montanha só pra andar com ele, muito bom. A dança é muito bonitinha.
Copper for your thoughts.
Ela já é uma companheira aqui.
You wish to consult me? I was the Absolute's dagger. I remember every throat that it held me to, and every drop of blood it forced me to spill. I take no responsibility for the lives I took. I did nothing in the Absolute's name. I was merely a weapon that it wielded. I would rather die than endure it again. The tadpole, the Absolute, they work together like a drug. I did not feel I was compelled to act against my will. I felt ecstatic to serve. Every action seemed a deliberate choice, the best choice, even though I could no more have resisted its commands than flesh can resist decay. Even rational minds like ours cannot reject such a powerful influence. The Absolute can make the impossible seem inevitable. I took up my oath long ago, when I swore bloody vengeance against any who defied Lolth. Now, I myself have sinned against the Spider Queen. Though my faith is shattered, my oath endures. I am sworn to destroy all those who serve the Absolute. It is not noble, it is necessary. If we do not destroy the cultists, they will destroy everything. We are all that stands between this world and annihilation. A disparate collection of vagabonds and strays. Did you have anyone particular in mind? She is tolerable, But her faith in the Lady of Loss is poisonous. The Night Singer has some admirable qualities. Far more than her insipid sister. But her followers are repressed. Take the child Shadowheart. She does not even know who she is, but still manages to pity herself. The very concept of Sharan worship is self-indulgent. They would have you think every whispered word and hidden thought is of value, but it is not so. I have performed 1,000 interrogations, squeezing out the most guarded secrets held in heart, mind, and soul. I can tell you this. When the trivial parts have been whittled away and I have sifted through what remains, in most cases, a person amounts to nothing at all. He's been deprived of freedom and strong blood for so long that he is addicted to both. While those addictions have their hold on him, he is still a slave. Free. What purpose does he have that does not involve his master? He fears him, he hates him, he dreams of him, and he will either kill him or die trying. Astarion is no more free of Cazador than you or I are free of our tadpoles. He will only be free when Cazador is dead, and that is as it should be. When the time comes, we must hope that he does not only take Cazador's long life, but the power that has sustained him as well. I have encountered few Githyanki in my life. Those that I did were raiders. They croaked out pleas for mercy in their alien tongue as they died. Meeting Lae'zel makes me wish I knew more of their culture. I did. She told me that she has nothing to teach that cannot be learned through observation of her prowess in combat. Perhaps she is right. She certainly cuts a striking figure in battle. There is a precision to her ferocity that I admire. To one who only sees the surface of things, perhaps. You should look deeper. In spite of her youth, there is a patience and precision in Lae'zel's thoughts and actions that I admire. Those qualities will strengthen as she matures. The wizard? No. Their mastery of the weave is commendable, but they are poor conversationalists. In my experience, they do not usually live long enough to make the effort of befriending them worthwhile. Either the enemy recognizes they are a threat and kills them swiftly, or their curiosity leads them to combust while experimenting with the limits of magic. Our wizard is already in a state of suspended combustion, thanks to that orb between his ribs. I suspect it is only a matter of time before he goes up in smoke. I will reserve my social graces for those who might live long enough to appreciate them. He is exceedingly self-righteous. Amusing, considering he bound himself to a devil. I will take your word for it. I only care that he is a good soldier, and he has not disappointed me on that front. I would rather be allied with a warlock than the spoiled son of a noble who has more experience with diplomats than devils. I have never known anyone so ferocious and unassailable in battle, and yet so fragile and impermanent in their very being. I often think of mortality as a curse. In time, all that I am and all that I have known and learned will be lost. In time, our cities will be dust. Karlak does not seem to have such anxieties. Perhaps because she cannot afford to. She exists in the moment, and she will burn out and be gone in a moment. There is something very beautiful about that. I fought at his side once, shortly after my conversion. Before the battle, he was everything a general should be. A charismatic leader with a brilliant strategic mind. And when the fighting began, he led his troops from the front and cut through the enemy like a scythe through stalks. Blows and arrows rained down on him, and before long, his face was a mask of blood. But he did not fall. He did not even falter. When we won the day, Ketheric's armor was bent and shattered, but his flesh was unmarked. I have lived long enough to know that few things are impossible in this world. Ketheric's power is a rare thing, though. I have never seen its like. The necromancer Balthazar is Ketheric's chief advisor. One who has mastery over the dead may well be able to help the living cheated. We should ransack his chambers and see what secrets he keeps for the great general.
Até queria que se juntassem a uma paladina. Eu vou voltar comigo. Bem redondinho o nosso time.
Well met. That's the spirit.
Your family. Serve those who bring it into being.
I will not forget, disciple.
Bad behavior caught this guard's eye. What do you have to say?
Foi.
They believe you, for now. But something tells you they won't be so receptive to your charms again.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And I above them. Your role in her design is to serve those who bring it into being.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Foi.
Congratulations, you've convinced them to give you access. Now what? This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
Eu nem entrei no lugar.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell. Your conviction best not try.
Should mind my step. Don't want to draw any attention. Come on, open up. Seems simple enough.
The disc is formed from slate and engraved with Githyanki writing. The symbols are striking to look at, but you aren't sure what they mean. Without a cipher or primer to aid you, the disc's message could be near impossible to discern. How hard you try, you can't make any sense of the symbols. You should take the disc to Lae'zel. She might know more about it. The disc doesn't respond.
Strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know. Always room for more? Got a long road ahead. Can't give up now. All right. What now?
No lugar certo, mas eu não tô identificando o puzzle. Muito bom. Oh.
Seems to be stuck. Won't budge. Wanna dance?
Seems to be stuck. Seems to be stuck. No use. He's blocked. Seems to be stuck.
Is that blood? No, never mind. No use. It's blocked. Let's move.
What's next, I wonder? Feel my mistress's wrath.
seems to be stuck.
Não deu certo a minha ideia. De cadeira, eu preciso de algum outro móvel.
Looking ahead.
A long way to go still.
Let's go!
There is work to do.
Need to find a way forward. No one back home will ever believe this. Something good here, I hope.
Eles têm no coração que não tô entendendo.
No holding back.
Can't even catch my breath. No use. It's blocked. Best be on my way.
What a charmer. While I'm at it,
Tem alguma coisa aqui. Em voar. Tem algum personagem?
go for a good meal.
The necromancer was experimenting on the tadpoles. But they were already imbued with Nethery's magic. So where did that magic come from?
Night Soul. Not exactly a name I'd associate with the Absolute.
If we find it, we can use it against Thorn, perhaps.
Then we better get searching. Shall we?
What's next? My faith protects me.
I'd love to, thanks.
Can't give up now. Don't give me trouble now.
Oh.
Let's get on with it. ritual circle. Looks like it's what empowers the moon lanterns.
A seat that has seen many occupants, none of their own volition, and none in comfort.
Just check for anything useful. Must keep going.